blares from the trumpeters blended with the swaves and the swerves of the locals, who trooped out to dance in a colorful procession on Thursday, May 31st, 2018, even as the reason for the procession lay motionless in a casket which was pulled by a horse cart round the pristine town of Igogo, Ekiti, in Ekiti State. The crust of quietness of the town gave way for bursts of happiness as everywhere in and around the tranquil community got thrills of excitement with the unusual horsework and the stunts of the motorcyclists. These lovely sceneries were all for one man, a rare gem, a God-fearing man, a dear dad with a great personality, High Chief M.Ola Ajayi, the Asiwaju of Igogo, Ekiti.
This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through.
The showcase of these colorful stunts was the prelude to the wake-up service, which held later in the day at Baba Ajayi's residence at Okeokin Street, Igogo, Ekiti. Baba's widow and children took the front pew, looking radiant. The choristers from the St. Joseph Catholic Church rendered lovely songs. Everyone also got a good feel of the Word of God, as Baba's life was used as a reference point. This was followed by prayers which were offered for the family by the parish priest, Reverend Jude Sheyawe. The Thanksgiving marks the end of the service of songs. The celebration of Baba's life continued the next day at the St. Joseph Catholic Pro-Cathedral Church, Igogo, Ekiti. In flocking clusters, guests arrived at the house of God. The corpse was received at the entrance of the church by the team of priests led by the Catholic Bishop of Ekiti Diocese, Most Reverend Felix Femi Ajayi. Lovely hymns by the choristers set the pace for a smooth sail of the proceedings. The hymns transited into tuneful songs, even as the children of Baba shone in pink lace with agbada and white headgear to complement. The sermon of Reverend Father Emmanuel Ojo was full of praise to the congregation as he urged them to emulate the exceptional virtues of Baba with the sprinkling of holy water and spraying of frankincense. Baba's soul was prayed for. The Thanksgiving session came with some lovely moments of dances. Baba's widow, Lady Chief Teresa Adekunbi Ajayi, and the children were showered with prayers. While filing out, the recessional hymn brought the service to a close. Baba was then taken peacefully in his white casket by the pallbearers to the back of the church, where he was laid to a final rest. The lowering of the casket and the dust-to-dust rites marked the end of the 92 years journey of life for Baba Olashendi Ajayi. Born in 1926 in Igogo, Ekiti, Baba Matthew Olashendi Ajayi, aka Manager, was the first beneficiary of Western education in the community. Having qualified as a full-fledged, trained and certified teacher, Baba had 35 years of meritorious service. A community leader par excellence, Baba was a member of many academic boards and the leader of many social clubs. High Chief M.Ola Ajayi was a highly revered personality in the Christian circle. In appreciation of his numerous contributions to the church, the community and humanity in general, Baba was honored with the prestigious chieftaincy title of Asiwaju of Igogo in 2009. He died at the age of 92. He is survived by his wife, Lady Chief Teresa Adekunbi Ajayi, and his wonderful children. From the first child, Mrs. Funke Kutei, who is married to Dr. Omolara Kutei, both of whom are medical practitioners in the United States, to Mr. Akintunde, who is married to Mrs. Folashade Ajayi, Mrs. Fumilola, wife of Mr. Biodun Olorunfemi, Mr. Yemi Ajayi, the ebony politician famously known as Abega, married to the pretty Mrs. Chioma, and the UK-based nurse Mrs. Kendi, wife of Mr. Norman Idaosa, and Taiwo Ajayi. Baba Ajayi truly lives on in the annal of history. This succinctly explains the presence of top-notch personalities at the funeral reception, among whom is the first executive governor of Ekiti State, Otumba Richard Adeniyi Adebayo. The celebration of the beautiful life of Baba continued at the Ifelodun Community Secondary School, Igogo, Ekiti. In posh cars, guests made grand entrances to the venue for the reception. There, the Eki cultural troupe from Benin City, Edo State, welcomed everyone with their lively performances. From the colorful decor to the seating arrangements, everything under the large marquees on the field was majestic. Also stately were the availability of varieties of sumptuous meals and the unhindered flow of wines and other accompaniments. Guests enjoyed themselves to the fullest as they dined and wined and even bobbed rhythmically to the exciting music of Akaroyo Melody Band. Everyone got satisfied with the way Baba's children treated them like royals. From the first child to the last child, Baba's children all did well in giving their late father a befitting burial. Their friends and families could not but join them on the dance floor to wriggle to the melodious beats. Red Carpet TV spoke with some of Baba's children and some guests.
That is the best that you can ask for. Anybody, any child can ask for, okay? He's very generous, he's very kind, he's a Christian to the core. He's a very, very disciplined man.
Daddy will miss you so much, even though you are dead, even though you are not physically with us. We know your spirit lives on. May your humble and gentle soul rest in perfect peace.
Husband, a very, very loving father, very honest, straightforward man. Daddy was a disciplinarian, a great disciplinarian to the core. He doesn't bend principles. He has much regard for time. You know, if you are going out with my dad and he tells you it's 10 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock.
I'm proud to call him Daddy. He is very accommodating, very true to the points. He corrects you with love. Albert uses puns. He's a very humorous man. He looks out for everybody.
My dad's got this fantastic sense of humor. He likes to joke about practically everything. He will create a joke out of everything, you know. He was He was very jovial. I'm gonna miss his jokes. They're very classic and original.
He's a very nice, lovely, godly person. I've never seen Baba raise his voice. He's always giving us advice. I've been married for 31 years. Baba was married for 62 years. So we are going after his footsteps. He always, doesn't want people, he wants peace. He's always trying to solve problems for us. He likes to give people advice about their education, about their lives, about their marriage. He's a very, very pleasant man. He doesn't get angry, he doesn't get annoyed. He's a man of God. He believes in peace, and he's a very, very hardworking, intelligent man. A lot of the things Baba still remember, for maybe Baba will tell you things 50 years ago. He remembers stuff more than me, even at 92, you know. So we are going to miss him greatly.
He was patient, kind, honest, truthful, and in fact, if I stay here and start telling you that this quality will not live here, but there's one thing I know. I say, Daddy always wants us to be well informed, so he goes out of his way to make us, to tell us, especially those of us who are living abroad. Daddy will, if you, like I said in my children, I said, if I don't have 20 pounds on my card, which is a equivalent of 10,000 naira, I don't call Daddy, because Daddy will finish my credit to update me of Nigerian news, politics, and something I'm really going to miss, because since Daddy became, I would say, a bit slow, I'm not current with Nigeria's current affairs anymore, because Daddy was my newsstand. Daddy was my personal information officer, and I'm really going to miss him.
From the Red Carpet TV crew, we felicitate with the children of Baba for giving their departed father a well-deserved funeral. And to Baba Olashendi Ajayi, we say good night.